Telling time. There are many different types of clocks. We're going to go through a few examples. First, we have an alarm clock. I use this every morning to make sure that I wake up on time to go to work. Next is the stopwatch. If you wanted to time how long it took to do something, for example, how long it takes you to run around the school, you would use a stopwatch to time yourself. Next is a wristwatch. Many people wear these so that they can check the time at any point in the day. Next is a wall clock. This is what we have in the school. This fancy clock is called the grandfather clock. Here it is. Next is the digital clock. I have one of these at home. Lastly, we have the sundial. The sundial uses the sun and the shadows to figure out what time it is. What are the differences between these two clocks? I want you to take a look at the two pictures and tell me what differences do you see between the two types of clocks? This is an analog clock. Here's the analog clock. This is a digital clock. There's the digital clock. Analog, digital. Which of these are analog clocks? When I point to it, I want you to say yes if it's an analog clock and no if it's not. Is this an analog clock? Is this? No. Is this? Yes. Is this? Is this? Yes. No. Is this? Yes. Is this? Yes. These are analog clocks. They have numbers 1 to 12 and two hands. In this case, the hands are shaped like a fork and a knife. So these are analog. And over here are digital clocks. They just have the numbers for the time. Parts of an analog clock. The face of the clock has the numbers 1 to 12 written on it. So here you can see the numbers 1 all the way up to 12 are written on the clock. Analog clocks have two hands. This long hand right here, here's the long hand, is called the minute hand. It counts the minutes. This short hand right here is called the hour hand. It counts the hours. The long hand is the minutes. The short hand is the hours. There are 24 hours in one day. Did you know that? There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. You could watch two 30-minute episodes of your favorite TV show in 1 hour. So in 1 hour, you could watch 2 episodes of Paw Patrol or 2 episodes of SpongeBob. There are 60 seconds in 1 minute. So if I was to count to 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 60, that would be 1 minute. Follow-up activity. How many analog and digital clocks do you have in your house? Instructions. Look around for examples of analog and digital clocks in your house. How many of each can you find? Do you have more analog clocks or digital clocks in your house? Please submit to me how many of each clock you found